Actually, today is the first session, right? So that's why we are waiting for the students to join. Demo classes means we'll wait the students, but regularly when the session starts, no waitings, on time we'll start the sessions. Today is just introduction class. Introduction to faculty and the course content, what we discuss here. So concept is Unix or Linux shell scripting. Okay. Myself, Madhuri. So I'm going to handle this session. I also teach CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate, AWS, Linux Administration course. And this is the class course for the shell scripting. Okay. And this course is specially designed for freshers, those who don't know anything. So it will be very easy only classes, not difficult classes. Okay. And the timing is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Linux administration course is different and shell scripting course is different. This is for shell scripting. And this is 30 days. Days are from Monday to Friday. Classes will be there from Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, no session. But if you have any doubts, it means if you are doing practicals, if you have any doubts, you can message me on Telegram. So you can contact me through Telegram. So once you register with this course, you'll get the Telegram link. So you can join the link. So from there, you can contact me. So not only on weekends, whenever you are doing practicals, regularly also, whatever the topics I'm discussing, I'll make a notes and I will share the notes on Telegram. So you can go through the Telegram. There you will get the notes also. And you can follow the notes. So whatever the concepts I explain, everything I'll make a note step by step. See, like this. Clearly, I'll make a note for every class. Clear notes I will make. Okay. And I will share the notes to your Telegram. You can follow the notes and easily you can practice yourself. No need to maintain your own notes. But if you want to write your own notes also, you can write. That is your wish. But I will prepare the notes and I will share with you. So if you follow it, you can complete easily. Okay. And if you have any doubts in the classroom, you can ask me here itself. So any doubts, if you want me to explain something again, if you're not clear on the concept, anything, you can ask me here itself. And you can interrupt the session, no issues. You can message me on chat box also. There is a chat box, right? So you can message me on the chat box also. I'll read the chat box and I will explain it again, definitely. Or you can message me on the Telegram group also, as I told. And that group is permanent. It means after finishing this course also, that group will be there. We don't deactivate the group. That is permanent group. So whenever you have any doubts, means in future, if you're doing any practicals, if you have any doubts, you can message me on Telegram. And every day, whatever the concept I am explaining, you'll get the recording videos also. Next day, they will share the recording video through Google Drive. Okay, DurgaSoft team is responsible for that videos, and they will give access for 6 months. Validity they will give for 6 months. Our Telegram group will be there for permanently, it will be there. Only videos will be for 6 months. Because of any reasons, if you miss any class, you can go through the recording videos. And if you have any doubts in the recording, you can ask me. No issues. Any working are there? Employees are there? Any employees there?
Yes, hi, Madam. Tushar this side.
Like, what is your timings?
No, I'm flexible with this timing. No issues from my side.
Okay, okay. Fine, fine. Are you working as it?
Yes, I am working in Cognizant currently. Yeah,
Yes.
database itself.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Fine, fine. Reminding, no one is working. No, I'm just asking that to know the timing flexibility. That's it, not for any other. And anyone have Linux knowledge, basic knowledge, basic Linux knowledge? Do anyone have Linux basics knowledge? Tushar, do you have Linux knowledge, basic knowledge?
Actually, Madam, we work on I incident, so I'm not aware mostly of it. Yeah.
Okay. Why shell scripting? You planned for shell scripting, no? Why?
Yeah. Basically, na projects which we work or our client requirement is to means get the things automated, right? So your shell scripting is the most part.
Okay, okay. Then. So this course, as I told, it is designed for freshers, right? So here I will start from basic Linux. Without having the Linux knowledge, you cannot practice shell scripting because we write the coding shell scripting in V editor. Okay, so where is this means it is in Linux or Unix. So in order to write scripting, first of all, we should have operating system knowledge. That is the reason. First, I will explain basic Linux. So content is like, today is just introduction, no discussions about any topic. Okay, and tomorrow I'll explain about advantages of Linux. Advantages of Linux means, see, Linux is an operating system, same like Windows, but now people are switching to Linux. Technologies are coming with Linux, and organizations are moving with Linux because there are some features. Comparing to Windows, there are extra features in Linux. So what are they? First, I'll explain in tomorrow's session. From tomorrow onwards, regularly, topics will be there. No introduction classes. If any new students are added, also no more introductions. As of my flow, I will go through the topics. Okay, the content, whatever I'm giving, as per that content, I will go through the classes. Only starting classes I will take early. I'll close early. I'll Because of this demo classes, right? I cannot give all the topics at a time, but regular class timing will be 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So tomorrow is advantage of Linux. And next day, I'll explain about file system hierarchy. Means what are the directories we get along with the operating system, that I will explain here. Directories means folder. See, once we install the operating system, say for example, in Windows, A and B are reserved for floppy. whether we are using or not, A and B are reserved for floppy. Right. It starts creating the drives from C. When we open C drive, there you can see default folders like system32, library, uses, admin. You can see different folders. Similarly, in Linux also, after entering to the operating system, so there are default directories. Directory means folder. In Windows, we call folder. In Linux, we call directory. So there are default directories. What are the default directories are available in Linux? That I will explain. That is important also to know. For Linux administrators, it is very important. But if you want to know the basics of Linux also, knowledge is required. So this I will cover here. So in order to practice shell scripting, first of all, we need an operating system, right? So I will show OS installation. How to install the operating system and how to practice Linux without installing Linux in your computer directly. How to practice Linux with virtual machine. With the help of virtual machine. I will show that. Okay, then basic commands will start. Like after installing the operating system, if you already have Linux knowledge, well and good. But if you are new to Linux, you will get confusion. So how to enter into the operating system? So how to execute the commands? Where we execute the commands? Okay, everything I will show first. Then I will execute the commands also. Like I'll show where we execute the commands, how to open the terminal, what is the difference between GUI and CLI, okay, and the uses of ls commands, all the basics. In Windows, you know how to create files, folders, but in Linux, it is new to everyone. So I will show ls commands, creating files, how to use them, creating files using cat, touch, vi, creating folders. Folders means directories we call here. Okay. Creating directories like using mkdir command, removing the directories, remove commands, removing files, copy command, move commands. So all the basics I will explain. Okay. For basics, it will take almost 3 to 4 days time for completing the basics. All the basics I will explain here. So you will not get any confusion further. And what knowledge is required in order to use Linux? So that knowledge I will give. Only basics. Remember, I'm not going to explain complete Linux administration. This is only basics of Linux I'll explain. Then I will go to shell scripting. MV command. Filter commands, or we say basic shell commands. This I'll explain here. Like filter commands, like sort command, grep command, head command, tail command. These are all filter commands. So I'll explain about these all commands. And after that, user administration. How to create users in Linux. How to create users in Linux. How to modify the users. How to delete the users. What is the purpose of users? Then group administrations. How to create group. How to modify the group. How to add users into the group. How to delete the groups that I'll explain. Then basic file permissions. After writing the scripting, permission is compulsory. We need permissions. So what Once we create a file or directory, we get with default permissions. So what is permission? How to modify the permission? Who can modify the permission? So that I will explain. Then ACLs, access control list. We call it as advanced file permissions. How to change the permission to a particular user or a particular group of people. How to change the ownership of a file or directories, that I'll explain here. Then introduction to kernel. Introduction to shell. What is kernel? What is the function of shell? Kernel. What is the advantage of kernel? How that I'll explain. Then what is shell? What is the function of shell? What is the advantage of shell? Why we use shell scripting? What is the advantage of shell scripting? Then types of shell. How many types of shells we have? Then symbols. What are the symbols we have? About, greater than, less than, dollar symbol, where we use this dollar symbol, where we use echo. This all I'll explain. And after that, variables. Like, variables means how to create our own scripting. What is the function of writing the script? What is the advantage of that? Types of variables. How many types of scripts we can write? That I will explain. User defined variable, system defined variable. We have different types of variables. So that I will explain. What's the difference between user defined variables? Means the commands which we create, that we call as user defined variable, and the commands which comes along with operating system, that we call as system defined variable. So how to create it, how to check it, everything I will explain. I'll show you theoretically and practically also. Then read user input. Whatever the script we write, how to read that, I will explain. I'll show that. Okay, so everything, whatever I'm explaining here, everything I will show you practically also. One moment, I'm getting a call. Hello.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible actually.
Audible my voice? Audible my
Yes, yes, ma'am.
voice?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, sorry. So read user input we will see means how to check the input of our scripting that I will explain. Then parameters. So instead of uh, means always whenever we are writing any script, if you want to modify that script means we open the file and there we do modifications. Instead of that, how to modify in command line interface itself. Script, how to modify in command line interface itself. That I will show here. And later, operators. We have different operators like arithmetic operators, logical operators, and relational operators. How to do calculations using scripting. How to generate online applications like different forms, relational operators, and how to use and, or, if. This all I will explain here. Okay. So some more topics also will cover. These are the main topics which we cover in this course. These are the topics we are going to discuss in these classes. Every topic, whatever I mentioned, I will discuss about these concepts, and every topic theoretically and practically also I will explain. Every point I'll make a note. See, basic classes are started for Linux administration. So whatever I explain the basics, I'll make a note like this. Everything I'll make a note clearly. Okay, and I will share these notes to Telegram group so you can follow this. So after that also, if you have any doubts, definitely you can ask me. Even in classroom also, if you're not clear in any point, you can ask me. Okay, so you can ask me. Remember this, not 1 day or 2 days, daily. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. If you can't speak, you can message me also. Okay, so definitely I'll clarify the doubts. Even in Telegram also, you can message me. If I'm not checking your Telegram message, please message me twice. Sometimes I don't open the mobile, so message me. Don't think bad at the time. So definitely, if I open, definitely I will respond. Okay, and as I told, Monday to Friday classes will be there. If there is any holiday, we'll let you know before only. So these are the concepts as we did, as I mentioned here. Okay, so this is about the introduction session. Tomorrow I'll explain about the advantages, features of Linux. So regularly topics as per the schedule what I mentioned in the content, by one, all the topics I will cover. Okay, so I don't skip anything here. So anything else you want to ask me? Yes, anyone? And tomorrow also demo class only. You can join the session. Free link only you will get. So join the session. So if you understand the way I explained, you can continue. So this is totally up to you only. If you want to ask me anything, you can ask me now.
Hello,
Okay.
madam. Tushar this side.
Okay.
Yeah, madam. After completion of any particular topic from your end, you will be giving any task to us to complete or do.
Actually, top practicals I will show no that you must do yourself. And after finishing the entire course, if you really more interested on this shell scripting, you want to do more exercises on that, you can message me. Definitely, I will send you task. I will send you. For those who interested personally, definitely I will share with them. Otherwise, regularly practicals will be there. No, that you must do.
And this class will be of basic level scripting or advanced. Means what kind it will be?
A basic level will be there. Using this, you can write advanced scripting also. You can do. This is enough.
Just for an example, as I am an employee, madam, where we need to create a script like if we are doing any particular morning checkouts, right, of a particular application, so we can create a script by this class by end of
Yes,
this.
yes, definitely. Yes, yes. That I will explain here.
Okay, yes.
Anyone else? Okay, fine. We'll meet tomorrow at 7 p.m. So this is about today's session. Thank you so much for this session.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tushar.